Welcome back to Poorly Educated Today in the News. And buddy, let me tell you, if 2026 was a casserole, today's the part where you dig in and realize somebody used evaporated milk, motor oil, and 3 different legal indictments as the main ingredients. I've been trying to read the headlines, but it's like the whole world's run by folks who lost a bet with common sense. So grab a Mountain Dew, kick off them boots, and let's break down the day America looked at the global stage and said, "Hey y'all, let's make this weird." Segment 1. The Venezuela headlock heard round the hemisphere. So first up, America went full WWE down in Venezuela like somebody hollered, "Get the ladder." The United States straight up grabbed Nicolas Maduro like he was a loose raccoon in the Dollar General parking lot and hauled him off to New York. And he's standing in court saying he's a prisoner of war. Buddy, you can't be a prisoner of war when you get scooped up like a misbehaving chihuahua. He's out there saying he's a decent man, which is what everybody says right before they get sentenced or sell you a broken lawnmower. But the wildest part is how the Venezuelan government's still trying to act like things are normal. Meanwhile, the US is treating this like they caught the world's spiciest Pokemon. China's mad, Russia's mad, half the Western Hemisphere's confused, and America's like, nope, we're doing side quests now. I swear if this keeps up, next week Trump's gonna declare he's annexing the moon because he likes the lighting. Segment 2. Greenland, America's maddest home renovation project. Over in Davos, the president rolled up like the world's richest yard sale enthusiast and told NATO he wants Greenland. And if they say no, he's slapping tariffs on them like coupons he found under the fridge. He's claiming Greenland is part of North America and essential for national security, which sounds exactly like the kind of thing my cousin Randy says right before he gets escorted out of Bass Pro Shops for trying to buy fireworks with store credit. Europe's over there having a collective breakdown. Denmark's like, please stop trying to buy our giant ice rock, and Ursula von der Leyen's straight up warning that this is spiral of doom territory. And Rasmussen called the whole thing a weapon of mass distraction, which means even the fancy folks are saying this is nuttier than squirrel lunch. But hey, the president said at least he ain't using the military this time, so that counts as progress. Wall Street didn't like any of this. The Dow dropped 870 points, which is investor code for "my yacht fund is crying." Honestly, if America buys Greenland, I'm calling dibs on the first ski lodge/bait shop. Could be beautiful. Segment 3. Iran, the Middle East, and the global threat levels reaching jalapeno. Now look, I don't want to alarm nobody, but the United States and Iran are talking to each other like 2 drunks arguing outside a Waffle House at 3 a.m. The president said if Iran harms him, the U.S. will wipe Iran off the face of the earth, and Iran responded by saying they'd set fire to the world. That ain't diplomacy. That's a very aggressive Facebook comment thread. Then America pulled the USS Abraham Lincoln out of the South China Sea and sent it to the Middle East, which is kinda like moving your biggest tractor from one field to another because you spotted a very angry groundhog. Between carriers, F-15Es, Patriot batteries, and everybody puffing their chests, this thing is one spark away from turning into a fireworks show nobody asked for. But Iran's also cracking down on protesters, thousands arrested, Khamenei's yelling that Trump's a criminal, and the streets look like the world's angriest parade. It's messy. It's dangerous. And honestly, I feel like somebody ought to make everybody involved sit down with a plate of biscuits and think about their life choices. Segment 4. The penny is dead and America is rounding things like a lazy math teacher. Now let's talk money, because the U.S. Treasury finally said what we all been thinking. the penny is useless. They were spending almost 4 cents to make 1 penny, which is like spending $20 to buy a Wendy's Frosty. So now, retailers got to round prices. 1 or 2 cents? Round down. 8 or 9 cents? Round up. Which sounds simple until you realize this country fought each other for 2 years over paper straws. Convenience stores are panicking because the rules ain't standardized yet, and Walmart's probably already designing a robot to steal exactly 3 cents from every human. And since pennies ain't being made anymore, folks are gonna hoard them like Pokemon cards. Me? I'm keeping one in my wallet for luck, even though the last time I trusted a penny, I bought a burrito that nearly killed me. The shift to digital money's speeding up now, too. Pretty soon, cash registers are going to be historical artifacts sitting next to rotary phones and political bipartisanship. Segment 5. Wisconsin declares war on AI, electricity, and probably fun. Meanwhile, Wisconsin said it's tired of AI data centers drinking electricity like my Uncle Terry drinks gas station coffee. So they passed a law saying these tech giants gotta build their own renewable energy right on site. No more buying wind credits from a farm 3 states away and claiming you're greener than a John Deere tractor. Tech companies are furious. Democrats are mad. Republicans are proud. Environmentalists are confused. And regular folks just want to know why the robots need more electricity than the entire state of Vermont. The bill also says data centers can't pass their power costs onto customers, which means somewhere deep inside Amazon headquarters, a lawyer just swallowed his tie. This is America's first real AI energy war, y'all. And I'm telling you now, by 2030, every conversation's gonna start with, "I can't believe the robots need this many air conditioners." Segment 6. Winter Storm Fern, the Great Freeze, and everything else knocking America sideways. Now let's finish with the thing that unites us all, weather that wants us dead. Winter Storm Fern is crawling across the South like a judgmental aunt, dumping 12 inches of snow in the plains, freezing rain from Dallas to Atlanta, and threatening power lines like it's auditioning for a villain role. Texas officials are sweating bullets remembering the 2021 blackout, and half the South is at Walmart right now fighting over the last loaf of bread. The Weather Channel named the storm Fern, even though the National Weather Service refuses to participate in weather theatrics. But let's be honest, if you saw a wall of ice coming at your house, you'd name it too. People forget how fast things can break down when the temperature hits. Why is my face numb? Governors from Mississippi to Virginia are begging folks to hunker down, and I swear every Southern man is currently bragging about driving on ice while sliding through a ditch. And while all that's going on, the markets are tanking. United Airlines is making money flying people away from all these problems. Johnson & Johnson is crushing earnings. Halliburton's swimming in cash. Mr. Beast is running a game show that makes the Hunger Games look polite. Scientists are microdosing THC to help HIV patients, and Carlos Alcaraz done changed his serve to look like Djokovic, which is probably the least dramatic thing happening today. In conclusion, this country is holding together like duct tape on a cracked fishing boat. We're chasing dictators, threatening allies, rounding off numbers because math is hard, telling AI to go build its own solar panels, battling ice storms with grocery carts, and hoping Wall Street stops panicking long enough to finish the week. But hey, we're Americans. We've survived worse. And when the future historians look back at January 21st, 2026, they're gonna say, "Boy howdy. That was the day the world collectively yelled, 'What in the tarnation is going on?'" Stick around, y'all. Tomorrow's headlines are probably already trying to fight each other in the parking lot.